Okay. Lots of drop frames all of a sudden. Not sure what that's about. Hopefully it's not important. It will be, won't it? Can I open a new window of Firefox? Okay, cool. It was like, you don't have enough memory. That's disturbing. I've had a lot of caffeine because I didn't sleep well last night because I was worried about my secret project, which is tonight. We're doing that after a bit of Homestuck. I'll explain what the secret project is when we get there, but the general premise of what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to spend about an hour and a half of doing Homestuck, and then we'll do 30 minutes of the secret project. And the reason that I'm only giving it 30 minutes is because I'm not really sure that I got everything together in time. So in order for that to not show through the cracks, we're just going to do 30 minutes. We're going to give it a trial run. If it works, if it's good, we'll do like maybe an hour stream of it next time. But first things first, Homestuck. What is the secret project? You don't know. And in fact, the only person in the world who does know outside of me is Tilda. And she doesn't even know the whole thing. She's actually asked to not learn about all of it for reasons that will become apparent later. Page 2578. Even his mods don't know. Long and short of it, you will need community points or bits. Your choice. Community bit or points you get just for watching, joining in raids, or just being here for the stream for a decent amount of time. Just a little jinx. Thank you for the sub. 5 months is a hell of a long time. How many points? Just enough to highlight a message, which I believe is 1,200. For bits, it's going to be 500 bits, I think. How many should we hoard? Don't know yet. We'll get to that in a minute. And I know that's like the exciting thing that's going to happen, but I would recommend that you... somewhat confusing. I'm sorry. Hopefully, it's worth the wait. 1,250 for message highlighting. Okay, cool. So that's how much you'll need for that, or 500 bits. You get about that many points for watching for about an hour. So if you watch this whole first part, then you'll have enough to do the thing at least once. At least once. We'll get into that in a minute. But what page do I need to get to on here? The goal today is 2,578. Okay, that's what we're going to try and get to tonight. Caligula's aquarium began trolling terminally capricious. Is that the right word? I noticed my mannerisms are similar to yours, and I got tested for ADHD. And guess what? Although I don't recommend that as a way of confirming or denying if you have ADHD, you know, if you notice some of the weird shit I do in your behavior, you might want to go talk to someone. That's hilarious. Thank you for sharing. Gam, I need to talk about talk to Carr. Where is he? He isn't answering. He's very busy being slapped motherfucking senseless by the guy who likes knives. But I can't relay what message you got, my brother. But I can relay what message you got, my brother. I don't feel comfortable with that. I have some serious feelings and problems here, and I need some advice. Alex Wing Ace, thank you for the sub. And 5 emotes shared. I have no idea how you did that, Alex, but cool. Thank you. Also, thank you for 3 months of support. I don't feel comfortable with that. I have serious feelings and problems here that it needs some advice. Thank you for the bits there, Fishboy Liam. It's emote unlocks for subs and resubs. Okay. I have no idea what you did, Alex, but it looked like it was nice. I feel ya. He's pretty worked up, too. Why? Because our good bro Solix just got kicked wicked motherfucking shit. What the fuck do you mean? Are you saying he's dead? Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, fuck. Now I feel like an asshole. Yeah, I'd say that an asshole is the thing that just about what everybody feels like. Carcat blames himself for it, poor motherfucker. I told him to be chill because there's a miracle coming and I can feel it. That is the worst fucking advice. What an awful thing to say. An awful thing you say. Awful thing you to say. What the fuck? Magic isn't real, stupid. Stop believing in it. You gotta believe in what my heart tells me, even if it's a fake thing. Honk. Read it like a thing you like. Okay. What an awful thing you say. What the fucking hell? The rev machine broke. Yeah, the combination of lack of sleep and overcaffeination and stupid fucking Homestuck speak is just gonna kill me. I'll be honest. This is a lot of pointless fucking rubbish and isn't emotional help to me or either for that matter. Put car on. I can't really do that. I can't really think about intervening. The black frowning motherfucker is kind of staring at me. Are you sure I can't help brother in his motherfucking chill? Into his motherfucking chill. Awful thing of you to say. Okay. It's not typing quirks. Rick and Morty stole from Homestuck. I mean, okay. Rick and Morty, first off, I don't know how much of Homestuck is actually like new. You might want to lower the price of modifying an emote. I want my Gerald to think again. I'm sorry. Gerald isn't really good at thinking, so I should do that, but I will forget to do so. I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. Feelings seem pretty meaningless now. She had better things to worry about than my overwrought bullshit. Like a dead guy who saved her. So forget it, but thanks anyway. Bro, my advice is you just kick back and motherfucking snap into a rude elixir and maybe get into your wicked zone on. There, I said my piece. What the fuck are you fucking babbling about? Snatched an ice cold dog. Motherfucking chug that shit like you and the bottle was reunited lovers. Are you recommending a beverage to me or something? Is that what this is? Yeah, man, slam a Fago. I don't have a fucking Fago, you stupid fuck. Why would I keep that disgusting shit on hand? Are you motherfucking sure about that? Oh God, you're right, I do. I totally forgot about it. See, man. Motherfucking miracles. Slam a Fago. Prepare to kick back a motherfucking snap into some rude elixir and maybe get your wicked zone on. Okay, so is this a quote from a ICP song? Because it feels too much like that. I'm sure it sure would be startling if what followed was a crudely drawn spit take accompanied by an odd short explanation. Blah. What? No, it's just soda. It's not great. It's not bad either. What's the big deal? We all need to settle down here. A little later. Princess prepares to administer a universal remedy for the unawakened. Resurrection? It's the same Fago that Gam launched like 200 pages ago. Okay. Okay. So, we've had mind control, bestiality, and necrophilia now? Is that the collection right now? Is that all that we've gotten so far? This is the thing now? The cats have decided to go absolutely fucking ape shit. Sorry. Herman, as I've said before, had to get a collar because he's got like this spot like under his chin that he keeps scratching, and it's bleeding every time he scratches it because his nails are sharp as daggers, which is why I have so many cuts on my fucking legs. Anyway, yeah. It scares Abby. Anytime that she like kind of forgets, because she's kind of a ditz, I love her, but anytime she forgets that that's a thing and he walks into the room, she like poofs up Get the nails groomed and trimmed. We got them trimmed when we went to the vet yesterday. They said it's probably nothing, but yeah. Is the secret project later? Yeah, I'm going to do about an hour and a half of this. So at about 7:30, I'll be starting the secret project. For those of you that are looking for it. Bleh. Hey kid, never got the chance to say how much I hate you. Every last one of you. Goddamn troll kids, every time you turn around, they're smooching each other. Makes a man want to stab his own guts and puke blood. Gear, thank you for the 38 months of support. Been working 45 hours plus a week, and holy fuck, goddamn, stop. I mean, not that you particularly get a choice in that most of the time, but holy fuck, God no. It's like I'm the kid from the Never-Ending Story. I was chased by some bullies into this fucking attic, and now I'm watching more people kissing and stuff because basically forever. And how many meta layers removed this story can we get? This attic is spooky. I wish those bullies would just leave me alone. Later I'm gonna ride a long magic dog through the sky. Fuck up their shit. Okay, hussy. You put yourself in this. Hussy's troll sona. I mean, like, out of the people who have a troll sona, Andrew Hussey is, like, the most likely to have one, you know? Like, least likely person to have a troll sona, Bernie Sanders. Yeah. I'm pretty good with that. Yeah, Bernie Sanders, I think, is the correct answer. Well, you may not have one, but I feel like Bernie Sanders is less likely to have one than you. Bernie Sanders is almost a valid troll name. Okay, how about Donald Trump? Can he be a troll? Does he have a troll name? Does he have a typing quirk? Oh my god, he does. Kafefe. Quick, become more meta while AH is brooding. Land of stumps and dismay. AH employs a daring execution of author-tech ladder to self-indulgence behind his own back and keeps moving. All MS Paint readers make a solemn vow to do an acrobatic fucking pirouette off the stump and blow their brains out. If it doesn't stop, keep happening. Okay, get back into the story, jackass. Was this just like an episode? Like, did he need like a week off, and so he put these pages out? Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not going fast enough for you? Well, quite frankly, Your Majesty, I don't think you realize what the hell I've been through. Do you have any idea how long I've been trapped in this attic? Do you have any idea how fucking scary it is in here? Do you have even the slightest clue how many times that wolf head over there has scared the shit out of me? Wolf? Ah, this is ridiculous. No, this is my life we're talking about here. Bullies, wolves, musty Alex, huge spiders. Did I mention spiders? Let me tell you, hella spiders up in here. That was the Friend Sim protect. Literally the guy from MS Paint Adventures. Fuck, the horns fell off. Damn it. Piece of shit. Wonder if there's any glue here. I'll screw it. Do you have any idea how much power I wield over you? To what extent I can ruin the shit you step in with the squeaky clean Sunday loafers you use to stomp that bookmark and stamp that F5 key? Damn day, goddamn, and day out. Fucking day out. Sorry. Just had like a moment there where my brain stopped working. Do you even possess even the most infinitesimal kernel of cognizance for the degree which I can make the shorn, shivered weasel that is the totem spirit representing your wretched fascination with this website squealing and heart-rending remorse? Was he okay? Was he all right? Like, this seems like he might be like actively calling out his fan base for being like, stop it. Fucking stop bullying me. I don't need this shit. It would be so easy. I could just snap my gray, smudgy fingers right now. I could make you read all the Troll Romantic exposition segments all over again. Back to back, back to back, back to back. Oh, you don't think I'll do it? Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, so. Wow. That's what just happened, bitch. Come on, you're definitely trolling us. Come on. Okay, so he's gone a bit mad with power. I'm not no. We already read that. You can go back to the last video on After Hours and listen to that whole segment again. And there you go. Nah, I think we're good. Reel it in. Move this along. Okay, well, I guess I've trolled you guys long enough. Where were we? Oh, yeah, Slick. So was this right about, like, Halloween time? Moving on into Christmas? He was doing 7 to 8 pages a day at this point. Jesus, fuck. It's bad enough that you watch this broad smooch a corpse and then this kid bawl his eyes out once already, even if it was centuries ago. Next. Oh, for the love of, why would they even design a button like that if it doesn't even print the right advancement characters? You get really tired of mashing the equals key. Type equals, then. The moon is different. It's very purple and quiet. It doesn't look like anyone here is awake yet. It's not a yellow moon like you were dreaming about. Plenty of friends there, all up and around, making a racket. And for a while, until you woke up with your honey in your mouth, killed your lusus and saved a princess and died. Luckily, you had a couple lives to spare. Oh, okay, yeah. So we kind of went over this earlier, but like, so there's like a dream version of yourself, and I guess Solix, that's him, right? Solix, has dream versions of himself. He has 2 dream versions of himself. Some people have just one. Some people have none because their dream version of themselves died earlier. That's why she doesn't have one. And then you have the people who have the other one. Because he's a Gemini. Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. All right. Kissing a corpse makes the dream self the alive version. Okay, sure. Most of the other players only get 1 extra, but you're kind of a special case, boy. Huh? You are there, red and blue eye boy. I remember this. I did not get a chance to formally greet you. I suspect this is what made you angry. But worry not. I have been brushing up on your troll etiquette. Pardon me while I consult the appropriate pages. It will only be a moment. This book is very thick. Just what you need. Another voice of the immediately deceased invading your head. Haven't they caused you enough trouble already? Get it out. Troll etiquette sure is confusing. Get it out. But then several times over. I'm going to blow my nose and just pretend those are the words coming out of my mouth. I'm dying. So is that actually... So, I guess that was happening in both worlds? 3D effects? What do you mean 3D effects? Not really. Okay. Solix, blast off. You've wasted enough time sleeping and dying. Now you gotta get back to adventuring while the adventuring's good. Also change out of these stupid pajamas. Pashoo! But it's in different colors because that's the way he is. Slap my face and call me grandma. Thank you for the sub. God, I hope you continue subbing because that is amazing. I just want to call you out and chat every now and then. It's fucking awesome. Get back to adventuring. You don't have to, by the way. Just, you know, every now and then, just I'll call you out because that name is good. Anyway, Revenge of the Mage of Doom returns to the land of brains and fire. A surprise rendezvous with the Witch of Life. Hey, what the heck is going on here? Get back to adventuring. somewhere on Lomat, the thief and page of the thief and the page of plunder, the thief and the page, no, not of plunder, they just do that. Plunder the untold riches of innumerable pointless side quests. Actually, give me 1 sec. I need to make sure I've got my thing. Homestuck chart. There we go. Sorry, I didn't have this up. I was working on some stuff prior. I was just getting the last couple of pieces of today's thing, the secret project, done. And, okay, now I've got it up. Just in case if I need it, because I do need to, like, do that. Anyway. Okay. I don't know if we know what that is yet, or really when this is happening. Vriska Nagato. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Nagato would like Vriska, for sure. Thief is proving useless, completely unresponsive to commands. You need to rely on someone else, someone less stubborn, someone craftier. 8th Exile, type that, switch to. The Knight of Blood. While the Knight of Blood charges ahead, and the Seer of Mind remains behind to unravel the mysteries of the land of thought and flow. This is what's happening in the troll session, which is happening in the past. But sometimes at the same time, right? Because this has happened. Now, no, that was... This is all in the past. Yeah, got it. Sometimes it's at the same time. That's sort of right. All right, cool. Sort of right is about as good as I want to be. Okay? Seer, it is time. It's that voice again. You were wondering when she'd come back. It's time you were ready for her. Retrieve chalk. You search for an appropriate card through your scratch and sniff modus. The card will be unmistakable. It's the one that smells like fruity rainbow and makes you sneeze. There you go. Inquire. Time for what? To begin your mission. To eliminate the arch-agent. Exile. Fuck Noir. Okay. Surely you must be adventuring by now. A land of little cubes and tea. Yes, why, a matter of fact, it does appear that the Rogue of Heart has been keeping herself quite busy. Aggress. Jack Noir. Oh. Listen, I'm going for, like, vaguely correct, right? Wait, there's Lolcat? I don't see Lolcat. Her... Land of little cups and tea. Oh, Lolcat. I see. Yeah, it is. $25. Oh. That last page was a little easier to, like, look at than this one. Why do you have to be here? Saturine disposition. I don't know what those words mean. Pounce greet. Oh. Some of y'all, listen, a little bit of a thing. Some of y'all are young. Some of you guys were young enough to read this when it came out and were, you know, the right age group for it. Some of you guys are experiencing it for the first time, but you're the right age group for it now. I got... A lot of the times when people talk about the past, they talk about it in endearing terms. They talk about how, like, you know, man, things are so much... used to be so much better than they are now. Music is bad. Fucking Billie Eilish, right? Or whatever her name is. She doesn't even know who Van Halen is. You know? having lived through the early 2000s, I want to just say, not all of it was good. In fact, a lot of it was. Van Halen. I don't care either if she knows who Van Halen is. I don't even know what Van Halen is. Van Halen was a virtuoso rock band in like the 80s. My point is that some of the bad things that happened that we can forget about, that I'm bringing up anyway, are trip pants and glomping. Both of those were bad ideas. This is glomping, essentially. And I'm glad that it's generally been forgotten about. Little cubes everywhere. Tackle slide. You inquire into the whereabouts of the maid of time. The heir to the void has no idea where she went. She just disappeared. She's a non-Japanese sister to him. It's a weird way of saying that. Thank you for the Homestuck bits. Get up and commence adventuring. The underlings have been getting enormous lately. Must have been something those other clowns prototyped. Speaking of clowns, answer Carcat. They're monorails. Okay, hold up. I gotta remember what monorail is. Monorail is Brock. Okay. Yeah, alright. Is the Homestuck timeline at least more comprehensible than Joe? I don't know. Cannon Heights are weird. Sure. It appears to be specifically from Carcat, directed at you specifically. He has just updated one of the many memos on the trans timeline bulletin board he sent a while ago. Since no longer bothered to keep up with the endless and mostly incomplete, incomprehensible communique. Well, while checking the update, you can't help but skim through the first memo in the long sequence, which was written hours ago from your current present perspective. Read first memo. Okay. Somehow I knew as soon as like I loaded that page, it was gonna strap in. How many memos are there? I think I've set this up right. So this is Carcat, I guess. All right. Like I said, we're gonna go until about 7:30. Then we're gonna switch things. I don't even want to say games because I don't know as if either of these things count as games. Okay, I think I have set this up right. Fuck, I should have come up with a better board name. I guess that's the name it was supposed to have since that's the name that I already read. Wow, that probably won't make any sense to anybody. Anyway, whatever. It's just a stupid name. Let's do this. This is a public bulletin using Trollian's weird trans timeline features, which I don't really understand yet. But I guess I'm guessing might be useful. I've included all 12 players into the subscription list, so you should all be able to read these memos at any time. That is, all the memos posted past and future, I think. It should get pretty temporally confusing, obviously. I'm trying to keep the memos as simple and linear as possible. Also, keep this as a one-way only bulletin to make things as simple as possible. Do not reply to my memos. This is fucking chat. This is not a chat room, assholes. If you have something to say to me in response to a memo, message me in private at an appropriate point in the timeline. First order of business is about the teams. This is about to get... it's more that they just get really confusing. Thank you for the bits. Slap my face and call me grandma. Hey, Rev, been watching your stuff on After Hours since Hive Swap. This is my first stream. Also the guy that keeps calling you a Mage of Void. As far as I know, that's not an insult. I will be mad at you later, I'm sure. I just don't know it yet, and then I'll ban you. But thank you for dropping by. Let's see. Do not reply to my memos. Something to say in the memo. The Force order of business is about the teams. As of now, you should all be aware that there's really only one team and we're all working together. And by now, I mean the local time as of me writing this. If you're reading this in the past, okay, first of all, how do you know about this feature already? Second, why did you fucking tell me? Whatever, I digress. If you're reading this in the future, then who cares? It's probably old news to you. Actually, now that you think about it, what's so special about reading this in the future? It's like a bulletin board. You post stuff and it sits there for a while and then people in the future read it, I guess. Big fucking deal, I guess. Oh my god, Carcat, who cares? Anyway, like I'm saying... Banned from responding to memo. Anyway, like I was saying, one big team, which I have assumed total leadership. I will assume that it will continue to stay this way for the duration of our quest, and I will remain an impeccable leader for the span of hundreds of hours while I guide us all to stunning victory. In fact, I don't need to assume. I browsed through this whole bulletin in advance, and it does appear to be the case. Go me. And in fact, since I've seen what I'll write in the future, I wonder what impetus I have for writing it later when I'm supposed to. I wonder if I could just copy paste it. Hold on, damn. I guess I thought of that. I don't know. I tried looking at the whole bulletin again, but now that I've opened this one from the beginning, I can't see the whole thing anymore. I guess if you look at it on one of your computers, it might send me to a text file of it. That would cause a paradox or something. You know what? This is really stupid. I actually remember reading all this shit like half an hour ago, and here I am typing it anyway. Probably can't avoid typing any of this. That's how weird it is. How weird is that? I hate time travel. Yeah, KK. I'm basically just Lamo here at this. Wow. Holy fucking shit. Are you people? Dude, don't worry. I won't fuck up your memo for long. I just can't believe this is the big reason you wanted to future me to help you open these ports. Basically just to babble about paradoxes and argue with yourself for hundreds of pages. Are you really still sore at me for 5 hours later for running that virus? God damn, get over it. It was a fucking virus anyway. You're to blame. Nah, bro, we're cool about that. Now, future you is connected with me so I can enter the game. Oh, yeah? Yeah, so thanks for that 5 hours in advance. But this is BS, isn't it? Trolling me from the future. How juvenile can you get? No, man, it's true. We're bulge bumping pupa pals again. Thank you for the 30 bits. Now you have to deal with some BS nonlinear memos. Okay, so this whole thing just fucking makes no sense. What? Okay, I skipped some lines. I did ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, where was the ba-da-ba? Okay. So you're saying that from about 5 hours from now in the future, you give me a hard time. Nice. Well, thanks for the help. So when I do ban you, future boy, a few lines down after I pretend like I'm going to die, and I'm pretty sure you laugh on account of my internet banning. Fuck. How could you even do that to me? So cold, man. Why does this have to be any of this have to be nonlinear and confusing? So far it's fine, but it's not gonna be fine. You have to keep in mind where they are responding from in time and stuff. Okay. No, not the band, but oh god. Okay, it does burn. Something's wrong. I'm serious. Horrible psychic noise. My voice. They're all going to die. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. Oh shit, this is bad. I have to get her in quick. Gotta go. And the porcupine hoof belonging to that swollen hag known as Lady Destiny is stomped down on another throat. Which one of you fuckers is next? Nobody? Okay, good. Although I'm fairly sure I remember someone else chiming in before I closed this memo. You just ordered shit rinsers. Can't keep your lavacious prongs out of the row hole, can you? Solex, for future reference or past reference or whatever, if you want to do that kind of role-playing, you can start your own bulletin. You can act all like a brain-dead asswipes on your own festering flap of paradox space. Fine with me. Everyone will be confused by the time space paradoxes and be distracted them on how awful their terrible hobbies are. Choose your classes now. Level 69 Nook Sniffer is up for grabs. Who wants it? No, it's not an invitation for you fucking nerds to come in here and correct me. Solex actually just died, right? That's why Carcat felt extra bad when he saw Solix's dead. So he actually was dying, and he banned him for it. So that's why he felt bad. Okay, good job. No, it's not an invitation for you fucking nerds to come in here and correct me on your goddamn fairy elves. Just do me a favor and keep me banned from that one, okay? I'll return the favor if you nerd up my memos. Seriously, I can't believe how many fucking nerds are on this team. Just remember, this is my personal podium, a stump, if you will, for my sole use of me as the leader of the important business. Got it? 612 hours from now, responded to the memo. This is embarrassing. What was I even thinking? I'm fed up with this memo. I'm going to close it. You'll hear from me again later when I have something else to say. IA, just scroll down, you douche. It's already there because time travel. I know, right? I'm going to reiterate. Full steam ahead. Leader equal me forever, obviously. Peace the fuck out, D-bags. Current Centaur Testicles, right now, responded to the memo. I'd like to add to the useless memorandum. I still don't recognize the validity of your leadership. Sweet mother grub oozing vestigials third oral sphincter. How can you people be so stupid? It may be true that we're playing the same session, but I see no reason to disband the former power structure, especially if it meant instituting a tactical midget for a short fuse, with a short fuse, a foul mouth, and paralyzing insecurity over the color of his blood. That is all I have to say. Oh, I have a short fuse. That's very funny. You can almost hear me laugh over the sound of the robot you're probably beating to death. Or worse, hey, do you kiss your robot? You do kiss your robots, right? Huh. Might as well clear the air as long as we're broadcasting all across the entire space-time continuum. Not usually. Funny thing is, future everyone will recognize me as the undisputed leader, even you. You will be standing there on your tippy toes of your idiotic metal shoes. So what's the point of being from the future if you can't go back and read the things in the future? Carlone, thank you for the 4 months of support. That's very cool of you. Okay, so this one up here that got banned, the color coding is meant to like let me know that that's the old one. They just don't. So why not just use a regular forum post? Funny thing is, in the future, everyone will recognize me as the undisputed leader, even you. You'll be standing on your tippy toes in your idiotic metal shoes, blah, blah, blah. Taking delicate purchase of my nubby horns and hoisting yourself upon my head to put your sweatiest tough guy smooch upon my twitching spine lump. And it'll be tender and deferential like a pauper kissing a noble's ring. Just scroll down, read the logs. Nowhere have I seen evidence of this. Most of this is you from various points of time raving about nonsense and arguing with yourself. You do realize that here in the future there is a bulletin that has come to be regarded as somewhat of a joke, lengthy piece of comedy often quoted amongst ourselves in private moments of levity. It seems I'm the one to inform you of this up front, which is likely why you persist with the ingratiating charade against better judgment. You're getting off to this, aren't you? What do you mean? This excites you, being the tough guy and pretending like you're putting the awesome leader in his place. You're probably working up a good sweat. Hope you alchemized a bunch of spare towels. Hey, why don't you at them and them with your spongy brain for extra absorbency? Combine them, I guess? How do you know about my perspiration problem? Well, I mean, aside from reading about it in this memo. Wait, fudgesicles. So now they're having whole long conversations because she can't... Wait, she's blind, not deaf, right? Oh, I actually need to read these. Wow, oh my god, Dark Text Lady, I get it. I don't think so. Where are you then? Okay, sorry I asked. What? No. It's okay because I don't want to run out of red because red is the best and it tastes the best. Heart. You're a strange and funny girl. Begin another memo. Please don't. Please don't. I wanted to get to... This is a good time as any to start a new memo. In fact, it's better. This is so every page that I'm like, it's just a picture. It's not that big of a deal. And you guys are like, it's just a picture. You should read another one. It's bullshit. It's $25. Then this is what you're actually getting. The average means that I'm reading like half a fucking novel every day. You can get to 5, 7, 8. I believe in you. It's as good a time as any to start a new memo. In fact, it's better time than any because according to the laws of chat client predestined, I don't really have a choice, do I? Fuck. It doesn't matter. It's still a good time to do it. People, we need to get organized here. Shit's getting serious. We are about to embark on an Operation Research, a cunning plan devised by the double arch-agent Jack Noir to exile the Black Queen. We need all hands on deck for this, even the idiots. And once again, a reminder, do not troll me in these memos from any point in time or it's an instaban. And also to note my future self, if you feel they need to say something smug, do me a favor and shove a throb stock in it. Just sit there patiently and wait for me to become you in due course of time, thus proving your intellect drastically. Or intellects plural. I forget. There's a lot of you fuckers out there. Like, all of you. Just sip your shoots. I mean, seriously, like, there's nothing better to do in the future. It's a future, for goddamn sake. The realm of endless fucking possibilities. So, literally, the only fucking reason you would do this, the only reason you would make... The promise was 1 page for $25 raised, yes. The reason you set this thing up is so you could set up memos and be like, hey, guys, don't trust so-and-so because it'd be bad because he's an asshole. And then you'd go, okay, cool, we'll remember that when we get to him. For the future of God's sake, a realm of endless fucking possibilities. Now, before we get started, let's take a toll of the situation at this point in time. My point of time. Who's in so far and who's not, etc. Hey, sorry for busting in on your memo, but I can't get a hold of you and you're not answering. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gam's advice is fucking useless and all he told me to do is enjoy a beverage. No, dude, don't drink that shit. If we're up to him, we'd all drink Faygo at once in some ritualistic rap clown suicide pact. But instead of committing suicide, the thing that we all accomplish is in becoming insanely instantaneous assholes with awful tastes. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just soda, but whatever. That's not even the point. This is the venue for your airing your future problems. Count C dipshit. I know. I got a problem with Fefree and kind of sitting here in bad shape about it, emotionally speaking. Okay, well, I get that. I hear you, bro. But it's still not the right place for this, so I gotta ban you. Seriously, get in touch with me in private about it, okay, man? We'll get that shit straightened out. Okay? Is everybody good? So just gonna sit here for a minute, local time, see if anyone else has any shit they want to scrape off their bulge to clean my nutritional palate. Plateau? Nobody? Great, wonderful. Now I officially declare the nonsense portion of the memo to be over. This decree shall be binding and lasting back to the planning research. Bear down, everyone. This is fucking important. There's a queen on the loose, and we gotta show that bitch the door. Future. Oh. That's unfortunate collection of letters. Carcat, I'm sorry. But do you have any idea how funny this is? I mean, this whole thing, I can't stop laughing. Can you mind prevent me from hitting the ban button? I'm genuinely curious. Go ahead and try and stop me. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to say this whole thing is ridiculous. We didn't need you to pretend to be an angry general to get us any of this done. We kicked the queen out of there, no sweat. It was easy. And in fact, I did most of the work myself right before I found all the treasure and scaled all the rungs. Oh, all of them, you say? Fascinating. Hey, forget the ban button. Use your mind powers to help me locate the desperately attempt to give a shit button. Whoops, we both failed. It doesn't exist. Hey, I'm gone. I think you just should relax. We wound up so tight through this whole adventure, and now here in the present, you're about to explode. It's insufferable. Everybody, did you hear that? Super Future of Vriska has an important life lesson for us all. Don't have to worry about our present responsibilities and obligations because it turns out in the future all that stuff already happened and we're off the hook. Time to relax. Let's all crawl into our cocoons and get busy stimulating our autoerogenous shame globes, which is jerking off. First one to start a wank fire gets a shiny boon dollar. It's an order from your leader. Later, future person. I'm not going to scroll all the way up there to figure out what that acronym stands for. It reminds me of when I had to. I was working at the anime place, and they had like we were using one of those like office coordinating things, and so they wanted me to make a post about Frame Art Girls, which is apparently an anime about, I guess, like Gundams, but they're made out of mechs or something. I don't really know, right? Anyway, the point is that, like, they abbreviated it. They wanted me to post about Frame Art Girls. And I almost quit on the spot. Too bad the acronym wasn't hag instead. It would have suited you much better instead of that nonsense word. Maybe it's associated with you colloquially because to take on a negative connotation. What do you think? Maybe ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bop will be the new burn, even though it really does mean nothing in our language. I don't really know. This is stupid. Forget it. I'm rambling here. I'm aware that future me, don't you fucking dare weigh in on this. I know what you're thinking. If I were future me, which I guess I am, I would read this and be all over it and be like, damn it, Carcat. What do you think you're doing? Get to the point. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm saying it to myself already, so here I am, so won't have to later. Got you, Trin chat backbiting pricks. Damn, I'm losing my train of thought. Maybe I'll pick it up again in a fresh memo later. I don't know as if that's right, though, because I vaguely remember this one being longer than this. Hey, son of a bitch. I thought since it looks like you're saying you're out of important stuff, memo stuff to say, maybe you could help me out here. Since I don't know where you are, and maybe you help me, thing has to do with a girl, like a romance thing you might know about. People are imbeciles, all of you. I'm not posting these memos to counsel your past selves and future dating problems. Why are you all such basket cases? I don't even know what to say anymore. Sorry. Should I ban you? What is even the point anymore? One of you stooges will be right there on the last one's heels with another sob story. Just hurry up and tell me what your problem is, bro. Okay, so I'm sort of lying on Vriska's floor right now, like on her block, lying down, because I can't walk. Oh no, shit, really? You can't be serious. When did that happen? Oh yeah, anyway, she tried to kiss me. Well, she didn't try, she actually did, and then she dropped me, and we were also wearing costumes. Well, I'm not explaining this well. This is so fucked up. What have you gotten yourself into? And now, to make it a lot weirder, there's an angry voice in my head. I don't think it's Rufio this time. Rufio is not that angry. He's also imaginary, like a fake made-up friend. Like the way fairies are. Sad face. Yeah, I'll do Pest Request once I'm done with all of Homestuck 1. Then I'll do Pest Request. Then I'll do Homestuck 2. Or perhaps Pest Request and Homestuck 2 simultaneously. It's really hard to understand out of the context. It's really hard to understand in context. But the epilogues, I don't know. I don't know what the fucking epilogues have. If they suck ass, well, guess what? You guys shouldn't have paid. You shouldn't have helped children with cancer. That's not the right way to say that. I don't know. We'll be reading the epilogues. Maybe we'll see. tired. I'm reading at least that number of pages. I tripped through that sentence. Yeah. How the fuck is there a Homestuck 2? Did we not learn anything from the first one? No, I think the moral of this story is help children with cancer, and I'll keep to my word, to exactly the word that I said. It's like a genie's wish, you know? Making like a Faustian deal with the devil. Like you help out kids with cancer, and I'll read Homestuck. And then you guys were like, oh no, not that part. Not that too. Don't do that. And it's like, too late. The check's in the mail. The monkey paw closes. You stopped at God, I actually remember. I actually remember reading that bullshit, or at least, how could I forget? More loony block theater. Here I'm drawing the curtains for you guys like a dope. Anyway, I think Friska is upset about it. She's not talking or anything. Well, I do. Okay, I can advise you and stuff, but do you realize that this is a public bulletin? Like, you should be having this chat in private. Like, everyone could read this, even her. I mean, she was just here talking, dummy. I know I read that, but like, that's future her, which doesn't seem so bad. Maybe future her can read this and I guess, I don't know, feel sorry about it. I didn't mean to hurt her feelings. I made a nice image for you. Can I post the link? Post it on the Boru. That's where I normally check for art. Boru. Post it there and use those instructions, and then at the end of the stream I will make sure that I look at it. He's sorry for being assaulted. No, I know. Wait. Oh, he's feeling sorry that he got sexually assaulted by her. I see. Hey, Toxie. Twitter is the best place to tag me in art if the Boru is not the right place for it. Okay, well, I can advise you, and let's see. Anyway, I think Friska is upset about it, and she's not talking or anything. What do I do? Okay, well, I can advise you and stuff, but you do realize this is a public bulletin. We should have this. Oh, right. Well, it's fine if you want to broadcast Trend's timeline apology, then fine. But you should realize the future is kind of wide open thing. I mean, she could read this in 2 minutes in the future, or as well as 600 hours. At that point, it would essentially be talking to present her, completely defeating the purpose of your spineless message in a bottle apology. Oh yeah, I didn't really think of that. Hi. Carcat, shut up. This doesn't concern you. Okay, whatever, my MMO, but whatever. Wow, hi. Tavros, it's okay, really. So you don't feel bad about me. That's fine. I shouldn't have expected anything different. I can deal with it. I'm not a wimp like you. I roll with bad breaks all the time. No biggie. And in fact, I've already dealt with it. I was just over here dealing with it while you were over there on the floor fooling around on your computer after a cute girl tried to kiss you for some reason. As it turns out, fooling around on the computer too. I'm gonna go cry on future Carcat's shoulder about this. Go cry on future Carcat's shoulder about this. Yeah. You're a strange and funny boy, Tavros. Oh god, this is completely hilarious. Now I can see why everyone's been ripping on my memos. Carcat, I said shut the fuck up. Anyway, totally unnecessary, your apology. You're totally unnecessary. Though totally unnecessary, your apology is accepted. Oh, she's a bad bitch. Is that what she said? Bad breaks. Okay, I see. Okay, pick yourself off the floor and go ring some fucking treasure out of this miserable rock. Okay, I'll try. Actually, never mind. I'll be over there to help you with that too. Kind of like what I do with everything. Just lie still and try not to start crying or anything. And wait a few minutes for your time frame to catch up with mine. What? Exactly, I'm smarter than you, see? We're all learning. Fuck, enough already. Great, another happy couple. Whatever hideous quadrant this batshit pairing will sustain. Now off with you. Holy hell, this is exhausting. So, they made up? What are they doing to progress the plot? So far in the last two memos, we've ascertained that Solix died, and that future Carcat feels bad about it. And then in this one, Tavros got kissed and then felt bad about it. And then Vriska was like, it's okay, I accept your apology. Even though it was unnecessary. Vriska decided they made up. Okay. Holy hell, this is exhausting. I don't even know what you guys are talking about anymore. Or maybe I'll take a minute to collect my thoughts. I don't really understand how past and future and current versions of themselves would be a useful way of determining things. So past, like anything not happening right now is the past. Anything happening currently is happening currently up until it becomes the past. And by the time I finish this sentence, it'll become the past. But the start of this sentence was the future. Now it's not. Now it's the past. So really, just saying past, current, and future doesn't make sense. It should be timestamped to when. That's more useful. This is useless information. Rev, just stop thinking that's how I solve all my problems. Okay, fair enough. That works for me sometimes. Holy hell, this is exhausting. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. Okay, maybe I'll take a minute to collect my thoughts and get back on topic here. Future carcinogenesis 609 hours from now responded to the memo. Oh, no, you won't. This one was particularly nauseating in retrospect, so I'm shutting this down. And then he banned him from his own memo. There's times, yeah, so you'd know, but like if you went back and looked at this, right? If you were future Carcat, right? Are we going to put the memos in the chart? No. The memos were just a mistake. The memos were a bad idea. So if you were the future guy and you were looking at the current guy's messages, would it show up as current for you or past? Also, how many hours is 609? Like a month later, give or take. They would say past. So literally, it's impossible to tell that this guy was talking at a different time frame than these people were. These people were talking at a time frame before this guy, but if you're here in a month later, then it would all show up as past. So that just becomes incoherent, useless information. You're thinking too much. Okay. Hey, Runt. Hey, Runt. Get up, Runt. There's those goddamn jelly legs of yours. Go kiss the girl. I said get your ass up and go kiss that girl, you pipsqueak. You're making me mad, Runt. Kiss that girl. Rip your horns off and put them through your eyes and pop your little head like a grape. You're a wimp and you know that. You make me sick. Kiss her. Kiss her, you wimp. Get up and kiss the girl. Sebastian began a different tact when helping people in other movies. If you guys didn't see The Little Mermaid 3, Sebastian goes on a bender. It's very different. Anyway, you're having trouble bringing yourself to get up and kiss the girl. Kiss that girl this instant. You can't do it. You cannot kiss the girl. Thief. You need to be strong. There's an important work for you to do. Wish they would write that where I could actually read it. At this time, though prone to distraction obstinacy, she would, but not alone. To bring every circle close, her partner and rival would have to be guided in tandem. The thief and the seer were to serve as twin lashes of the scourge cracked by quasi-royal against her own former kingdom, to settle a score, to make him pay. Scourge's black inches would rip red miles through Durst, and bright rivers gushing from its wounds, and would wash her mutineers down the drains of exile. In time, they would have to answer for their treason. Patience would be necessary, but then she'd recently come to all the time in the universe. Snowman, continue briefing. Okay, then what? Find the ring before he does. And then? Oh, no, wait, hold up. Retrieve the ring from the royal vault. So she's talking to both of them in order to, like, get exactly the way she needs to be done. This is a little bit of how good Andrew actually is at art. Yeah. And then destroy it. We might just go straight to, well, it depends on if there's another memo. It might work out just right. We might have timed this just perfectly. Centuries ago. The land of rays and... The Self of Space was able to vacate the impact site with several features of her buried landscape in tow. She sits atop her session's dormant forge. Reply to memo. Yeah, this should get us to 7:30. We should be able to get to the thing and then just be able to stop for a bit. There's a memo here, guys. A memo. A memo. You know what a memo means. Fine then. Since the passage just banned current me from the presiding memo, it doesn't appear to give a shit about my future wisdom as usual. Looks like I'll just have to start another memo from scratch. Hey, pass me. Gonna have a blast killing the king. I'm sure it'll be awesome. In fact, it'll be awesome. Bang up job with that dude. Too bad it was all a huge waste of time. Oh, what's that, passhole? You didn't read this and figure out that ahead of time? Or maybe you just skimmed this and didn't think you're through with your thick bulge? What a shock. Memo within memo to present self put forth a more concerted effort to impress upon everyone in the past, myself included, what a bunch of fucking idiots they all are. I'm learning a valuable lesson today. It turns out you can't alter the outcomes of decisions made by morons, no matter how much you yell at them. And all you can really do is just give them a hard time and try to make their lives just a little bit more miserable, which sounds like a more noble pursuit than changing destiny for the better. Anyway, frankly, losers should be forced to face the music, even for the mistakes they haven't made yet, and the punishment being allowed to make their mistake in the first place. I'll talk about poetic justice, and then soundly berate before, during, and after. The mistakes are being made in just the mucus on the grub loaf. Sweet, tangy mucus. This is dumb. Why did I ever think these memos were a good idea? Nobody cares. I mean, nobody even's trolling anymore. I'm leaving myself wide open to saying some pretty dumb things here. Guess maybe I wrote too many. I just filled too many of them with long arguments with myself, and nobody's going to read all through this. They're all valuable information. Just get lost in the yelling. Stupid idiot. Oh, fuck you. Guess you even start another memo then. I guess there are a couple of things I want to get off my chest, okay? Oh god, now I'm arguing with current me. I didn't even notice I was doing it. This is fucked up. I gotta pull it wait, what the fuck? No one's gonna read all the way through. I have to, though. He's being facetious, I know, but there are a couple of things I want to get off my chest, okay? Now I'm arguing with current me. I didn't even notice I was doing it. This is really fucked up. I gotta pull it together. I think I might think back to what we might have done wrong. The thing is, as much as our past selves are a bunch of stubborn, unlistening assholes, I can't really identify any mistakes we made. It's all pretty much like clockwork. A 600-hour campaign to complete a game like this is pretty good if you ask me. And if you ask me, it turns out me agrees. I can't shake the feeling that somebody else must be responsible for this. It doesn't seem like it was something that was supposed to happen in our session. Solix has the same intuition about it as me. He thinks there's something fishy about it. It's really insufferable the way that her fish puns have rubbed off on me. Kind of makes me want to vomit. Anyway, he says he's working on tracing the origin of this disaster. I'm not gonna even just bother with the fucking. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure out the memos and where they are on the timeline because that's just fucking useless information. He says working on tracing the origin of this disaster. I find out who is responsible. I will, and I won't even want to think about it now. Waste a good, fresh rage. I'm a little tired of all the old things I've been angry about. Gotten so stale. In a weird way, I'm still looking forward to having something new to be pissed off about. Not that there's anything else to live on for now. So I'm just going to keep my prongs crossed. This will be like the fucking 12th degree Eve up in here. Last sweeps Eve, probably the last happy memory I have, in fact. What'd you guys do for that last holiday? Anyone? I remember my Lussus had been gone for days and I was starting to get worried, but then he finally returned triumphant. He brought the fresh behemoth leaving into our hive, and together we decorated it. And I don't know, all I can say is I'm getting a lump in my squawk blister. I guess I'm done. I'm gonna go lie down now on the steel floor of this frigid meteor drifting through the blank, uncaring void of null session. Null, kind of like this memo, I guess. Later. I don't think we did anything special. Whoa, wait, hey, what? Last 12th, we stayed in. We read stories to her. It was nice. Oh, that's cool. This is the first time you've responded to a memo that I recall. You took it right down to the wire, just about to close the thing. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to make sure I was going to. I noticed there was a conversation in which I was a participant, and it turns out that this is the conversation taking place now. I scanned it briefly and then perused my other memos for prescience. And I found none and returned to this one. And my part of the conversation was gone. I regarded this as a prompt to begin typing and record my contributions live. That's pretty much how it works, isn't it? Chat has now figured out that if you do /me, you can prescience. Is that the right word? Presence? Presence. Oh god, everyone's just doing it so that way they can get their troll color thing. Are you cool with everyone going wild to the /me or like, I don't care. Chat's enjoying itself. That's the whole fucking point of stream. They're not causing any problems. If they start causing problems because of it, then we'll worry about it. Thank you, Natalie. You should speak in your color. What? Okay, so it's /me. EM. No, ME. God, I hope this isn't bad. Okay, I have blue. Oh no. Rev is a high blood. I've already been assigned a fucking patron troll that I hate. It's Harry Potter, like, ex Ben Shapiro love child. Like, I don't want this. I regard this prompt for the typing of my record and that my contribution, pretty much, for a while it was frustrating. When I discovered the future, I kind of just breezed through all my future memos, not really reading any of them carefully or thoroughly. Then I looked at it again and the whole board was gone because it was time to make it in the first place, so I did. I kept making memos with only a foggy recollection of what they contained. All the other chumps from different times kept giving me shit, including myself. But it wasn't all good because as I eventually became my own future selves and got to be on the other sides of those conversations and could do my past selves the service of informing him how stupid they are being, I stopped bothering trying to remember how any of these memos went. Honestly, the last few weeks have just been a blur to me. Just nonstop yelling at myself, haggling with the past and the future, knuckleheads, killing monsters and solving puzzles, cycling through all the gates and planets like 100 times, zigzagging down to the battlefield and out the Veil and over the Prospect, back to Durst and on and like that until we thought we won. But we didn't win. We lost. We lost hard as fat troll guys fall. What exactly happened? Didn't you read the memo just before this? No? Give it a read. I'm done ranting about all this for now. All right, in a moment. But yeah, that's how Trollian time stuff works. You'll get used to it. Or not. Apparently, this is the only memo reply. You're pretty shrewd in sidestepping the whole clusterfuck. It seems like the only logical way to engineer a whole system and wherein one simultaneous functions as the reader and the author of the transcripts is temporarily sound construction. Then you're the only one who thinks so. So he's saying he didn't contribute to the conversations, that way he could go back and read them? Okay. I think your patron troll is your zodiac troll. What is a patron troll if not a zodiac troll? Like, whatever your zodiac sign is your Patreon troll. Go to patreontroll.com/RevScarecrow and support my art. Or just patreon.com, because that's the actual website. Anyway, though, you're the one who thinks so. Hell, you probably would have been a better mate of time than the one we were stuck with. She's gone completely shit hive maggots. Don't even get me started. I think we are given roles to challenge us that we don't necessarily steward our strengths, or at least I was. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Sure you do, or you will. Trust me, you'll do fine. So what prompted you to respond anyway, aside from being strong-armed by conversational predestination? Oh, at this point, I'm not even sure if I'm inclined to ask anymore. You might have no choice. Do you remember if this memo was much longer than this? It's a good way to go, I think. Yeah. Then might as well spell it out. It's a silly question. Red or black? What's your problem? Does it pertain to red ROM or black ROM interests? That's not what this is about. Come on. People have been using these memos to sift through their romantic problems for weeks. I'm a fucking veteran at this shit now. Seriously, I don't mind. It will be a welcome reprieve from shouting at myself. I'm not sure what to say about it. Oh, did you at least get a sense of this conversation about before you skimmed it? Not really. If I were thinking about it, I probably wouldn't have wanted to anyway. Don't you think it would be better to have an unrehearsed conversations, even if the subject matter is awkward? Yes, I completely agree. It's good that you didn't read it. We can avoid this sort of verbal slapstick routines that I'm sick to fuck of death now. I'm so tired of people being coy and telling me what they're about to say before we say it, and then we wind up all fucking saying it anyway. And then we prove to the invisible Riddler that is Father Time beyond the shadow of doubt that we're a bunch of fucking idiots. We all are. Do you have really any idea how old that gets after a while? So really, tell me. I know what's on your mind. I got a sense for these things. R or B. Red then. But I guess, like, not really red enough. Well, isn't that always the case? Story as old as time. Even plays. So why is Carcat now, like, good at romance? Rev, have you gone insane yet? Yeah, no, I'm still reading Homestuck. That's how my insanity is showing. In case you forgot, she's sad because, okay, gotcha, the whole dress thing. Okay. Stories of its time, even if the places were strictly speaking, time didn't exist until recently. Who's the target of these flesh leanings, if you don't mind me asking? It's not that I mind asking, it's telling in a public forum. I don't think anyone's reading. Did you notice anyone else joined in later? No? It appeared to just be the two of us. See, nobody cares enough to bother. I don't know whether that's reassuring or a bit disheartening. Well, I didn't mean it like that. Their disinterest is more a reflection on me than you. Disinterest is the operative concept here. She's not even responding to my messages anymore. She could be busy, but I'm rapidly approaching a resolution to discard the presumptuous infatuation. She? Well, I guess that narrows it down somewhat. Shit. Well, if I think back on events knowing this, I could probably piece it together. How about if we agree to consult with you about it in private? We could drop it here before you crack me like a vault with your weird romance sleuthing acumen. Alright, deal. So puzzle me that you're so versed in this topic. Where do you have access to a manual archived on a remote server somewhere? What? No, of course not. I actually don't know all that much. Just know that this stuff will drive you shit-hive maggots if you don't figure out how to deal with it. That figure of speech you keep using puzzles me too. Like, not that I expect you to give a shit, but to clarify, the patron troll is determined by adding the digits of your birth with the digits of the birth month, April. Oh. Okay. So February 17th. Do I do it like numerology where I do 2 plus 1 plus 7? So it's 19. That's not right. So it's probably 2 plus 1 plus 7, which is 10. Oh, no. 2 plus 17 minus 10 then is 9. That's a figure of speech you keep using puzzles me. Like, not that I expect you to give a shit, but personally I'm all twisted up about the Black ROM stuff especially. Honestly, I don't think it was cut out to have a chemesis. I don't think my standards are way too high. Like, did you know that? Like, this feeling feels so insane to admit, but over the course of this adventure, at times I actually began to suspect that I was my own chemesis. How fucked up is that? I'm not qualified to say neither romance or psychology are my strong suits. But obviously it's not true. I never even did any legit time travel where I could meet myself, just bickering with past and future ghosts on a chat client. Fitting, really. Even Caligula's adversary I've contemplated has eluded me like a phantom. Even myself, whatever, I'm done with it. And what of Scarlet ambitions? Fare any better with that quadrant? No, I'm not airing that shit out here. Maybe privately. It's private. Let's change the subject. What were you originally going to ask me? Oh, fine. Well, this is a silly question for you, but I was just wondering, given your vantage point of hindsight, if you had cause to observe at any point in time magic, like real magic, what I'm asking is magic a real thing? Oh, right. Yeah, it's this kind of dumbest fuck question I've ever heard. I know. It's just, I have good reason to believe magic's real. Our ancient predecessors discovered how to use it, but they may have surpassed us in skill by a great deal. He just admitted that he wanted to hate fuck himself. I mean, like, who? He just has depression. We knew that. He's an angry little man. Some people lock down in themselves and just watch Netflix or play video games and paint and talk to people on stream about stuff. And other people get really fucking angry and just start screaming at people all of the time. Atani, Nasi, thank you for the 3 months of support. Stream Homestuck. You put way too much stock into that old guide, but anyway, no. We never use magic. I mean, let me try to put it into perspective on how ridiculous the notion is anyway. We can alchemize practically anything with the right materials and grist. We can and did. We make the most powerful weapons on items and could practically do anything. What additionally advantage could magic offer? All this shit is practically magic anyway. More like goofy sciencey magic, you know? Sure. But everything here is kind of magic anyway, isn't it? Fortune telling, dream clouds, golden moons, and shit. I mean, if you look around, there's magic everywhere in this bitch. All around. Motherfucking miracles, right? What do you need magic for anyway? I'm running out of ideas. I kind of figured out a way to... You can change your text colors. Okay. So I don't know which one is 9, but apparently 9 is the correct answer to that question. I'm running out of ideas. I need to figure out a way to soak this volcano. And in case you and the others are successful in recovering the Queen's Ring, you'll figure it out. You won't need magic, trust me. Just be patient and answer will come to you somehow. I guess you would know. There's really nothing to worry about, at least as far as into the details of the adventures go. We're pretty awesome at this game. In fact, really awesome, in fact. Until a little while ago, when it turns out we weren't really all that awesome. Turns out we were pretty fucking unawesome all along. So baffled about what conceivably could cause such a crisis in awesomeness pros victory. Well, for starters, have you scrolled up to the top of the timeline yet? No, check that out. Maybe read some of the recent memos. But other than that, you might not. It's not for you to concern yourself with. Just deal with getting through the quest. I'll catch up with you about it when you catch up with me on the timeline, which is about to happen right now. Say hi to me for myself. I probably won't do that, but alright. What the hell are you doing over there anyway? You mean future me? Yeah. You're messing around with your chainsaw while Tavros is sleeping on the floor. Oh my god, what the fuck are you doing? What did I do? Okay, everything's fine, I guess. What happened? I passed out for like an hour. It's fucking embarrassing. You're out of your goddamn mind, you know. Shit hive maggots, you mean? Yeah. In a good way, though. I'm shutting this memo down to my past self. He's currently lying unconscious on the floor an hour ago. See you in future now. Till then. And then he bans himself. Scroll up. Fly up. Sniff, sniff. Hey, Tezri. Hey, hi. Respond. $2574. Okay, I got your message. Thanks for not hassling about that one in one of the memos to get my attention. I appreciate that. Unless if you didn't, but it was in the future memo, which I haven't written yet, which in case have a big time fuck you about that in advance. No, I didn't bug you about it in your stupid memos. They're really annoying, and I'm getting tired of banned for no reason. Posting in them all is the reason. You're not supposed to reply to memos, period. That's the reason. Maybe you should start your own bulletin board. Everyone will be allowed to reply anytime they want, except for the guys with nubby horns. Oh no, they won't be able to reply at all. Grumpy car cats will be expressly forbidden from Rainbow Rumpus Party Town. Sounds lame. That's the way that by the way, that will be the name of the board in case it wasn't clear. Yeah, I got it. It's an empty threat because I've already made the board at any point in the timeline. I would be already able to see it right here and read the whole thing already. Wait, God, you actually did. Yes, future Trizzy is looking pretty cool right now. Well, I don't care about the fruity rumpus asshole factory. So this is back a minute ago when he was like, what did I name this? Oh, fuck, I did. We have to go after the Queen's Ring. It's a new mission. We're still in the middle of trying to pull it off. So, just so everyone knows, it's going to take a minute for me to finish reading this page, but as close to 7:30 as I can, I will be taking a quick break. Then we'll start with the secret thing. If anyone comes in, I'm just going to be reading this, not reading chat until I finish this page and get to the animation, okay? Let everyone know? Cool. Because I promised everyone 7:30. All right, let's do this thing. But now we're in the middle of trying to pull off the Rich Serp with Jack. Why don't you take it one mission at a time? Yeah, about that. The whole point is to destroy the ring so Jack doesn't get it. Why would we want to do that? Jack's an ally. Also, this mission sort of involves exiling Jack, too. This is bullshit. We're not exiling Jack. He's cool. Carcat, he's not that cool. He is. He's totally badass with a fuck ton of blades and shit. He's helping us out. Okay, I think he's pretty cute. It's pretty cute that you sort of look up to him like that. But seriously, I do not get a good feeling from him. He kind of stinks. Let me act all shocked like I didn't see that coming. Oh, fuck. I forgot my horns. I always forget them. No, well, sort of. It doesn't smell bad, actually. It smells really clean and shiny and dark, like oil slick. And there's like a tiny hint of licorice there, too. More like the way he moves. I smelled his smooth motions, the way he squints his eyes and gives me this really nervous feeling. What a surprise, you're driving your schizophrenic nose into this. What an outstanding character witness. Objection, your tyranny. The bottom line is I'm not going to exile Jack just because you believe you can smell malice off of an interpretive dance. Carcat, he's a jerk. He stabbed you on more than one occasion. Some of those stabbings were accidental. Okay, well, I know for a fact that the third time was an accident. Anyway, you've beaten the shit out of me a few times yourself. But I didn't draw blood. I mean, I could have to satisfy my curiosity. I didn't as a courtesy to you, since I didn't want to. I still want you to keep it a secret from me, like a petulant little wiggler. Hey, I promised I'd tell you. I just wasn't ready. Well, it's okay. I know what color your blood is anyway. No, you don't. Yeah, I totally do. Lies. I've been very careful. Not like all you classless shitbags who slop your blood all over the place all the goddamn minute like some weird fetish. Hold on. I said hold on. Sometimes it's hard to pick out the letters from this hollow projection. I need to look close. Are you looking in the glass again? I hate it when you do that. It's fucking disgusting. What the ever get are you... God, get a closer look. But no, this was supposed to be the page. What page is it that I need to get to where there's the thing? This is better. It does read your color this way. It's pretty dirty pavement gray right on top of candy red like a shiny lollipop. Does that sound familiar? 2 more? Okay. We're busting through. Yes, I'm extremely familiar with that sort of nonsense. Sure. I mean, gray on red. Like the way your skin conceals your blood. What? Candy red. Like your planet. Have you stopped? You have a strong cherry cough syrup in your veins. It's completely delicious. Who told you? Did Jack tell you? No, he doesn't talk much. I figured it out myself. I got a closer look, remember? You're playing dumb. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Cleaned up my wound and changed my shirt before I even met you. I've been extremely careful. You're gonna have to fill me in. It was when I got close enough to smell it under your skin. Please, Carcat, do not pretend that you forgot about our little moment. Whoa, you mean during fuck? Oh, let's not talk about that here. This isn't a memo. It's a private correspondence between us, remember? I know, but damn it. Writing all these memos has me paranoid. Just doesn't feel secure chatting over the client. I don't know. Can we talk about it in person? How in person do you mean? Look at my eyebrows getting carried away here. They fucked. Carcat, they're out of control. These eyebrows, I thought they were horns. They are horns too. They're whatever I want them to be. Don't change the subject by being cute. Well, apparently I can't help myself. Can I? How can you smell so damn well anyway? You give me a hard time being coy about shit, and when it comes to your crazy senses, they're so vague. It's like you're trying to decipher the daily horoscope riddle, or all the riddles for all 48 signs combined. You are a relentless subject changer. Fine. If you okay, don't talk about it. God, you're so shy for an angry guy who just wants to be a big shot leader. It's ridiculous. Look, we'll talk, I promise. Why don't you just say some stuff about yourself for a change? Cut me some slack. Okay. No. Okay. So whatever 7... Oh my god, that's way in the future. We're not reading that. Last one. I'm sure I mentioned after... so I'm not going to click the question mark one. We'll come back to that later, I'm sure. After you met my spirit and learned from her through my dreams before she hatched. Yeah, it's still vague about that whole point. How about a straight answer? Okay, I will. When I went blind... that's when I first woke up. My lenses helped me wake up. Sort of. You mean on Prospect's moon? Yes, but except for a brief moment, I was blind in my dreams too. My dream self-image I project can't see because I guess deep down I didn't really want to. Why is that? Out of spite to Vriska? I know I'd probably be cool with that out of spite more than anything. No, not that. It was some more satisfaction in being okay with it. Grateful about it even. And making sure that... But... That's not it. The day it happened was the first time I ever heard from my Lusses. She woke me up, and ever since she's been teaching me a different way to see. Different ways to perceive everything, I guess. Not just in a sensory way. Okay, so why did you tell me all this? You haven't gotten it. Even now, you still don't really. You haven't even seen Skaya yet. How am I supposed to wake up? I don't know. Something different does it for everybody. How many of us are awake already? How much in the future did you see before we started? Like in the clouds, like Kanye? How did you go blind anyway? What did she do to you? I know why you're so cagey about that. I don't know how she could blind you without being anywhere near you. Obviously, she can't control you, so what gives? Carcat, shut up. God, how about I tell you about that stuff next time we are in person? And in fact, I will tell you when you wake up. Until then, I'll keep tabs on your tower while you sleep like a little honey pajama pupa nestled in his cocoon. Wait, let me guess. Do I look adorable? Actually, you kind of look like a big pile of smelly barf. Wow, what the fuck? Of course you do, dumbass. Okay, then good, I guess. Okay, I've got to fly. Don't worry about this ring mission. You can stay busy with Register. I will organize this mission myself later. Wait, Terizzi, please don't tell them about my blood. I want to tell them. I mean, I will tell them later. Just I want them to respect me as a leader. Okay, I will keep that secret if you keep this one I tell you, which is that between you and me, I think they already do. Bye. Bye. Aw, that's cute. Time for Ascend. Ascend. Kid, where you go? I was about to show you my stabs. Oh, where are those wings? Oh, pause. Do I need to actually let this load? Make her pay? Oh. Good. Why are they fighting though? I followed all this up until then. Someone, Pikmints in chat says this feels very Newgrounds. I was thinking about this when this, was playing. I was thinking, like, God, like, of its era, the animation in this is so much better than what you'd normally expect out of Newgrounds flashes. Like occasionally there'd be one on this tier, but like rarely, you know. The end of it ended with slap. That's why people are saying it. Of the things that happened, it's basically like, God, I don't remember the names of anything. Oh, okay. Vriska, she's the one-eye girl, right? She mind controlled like clusterfucked to get the blind girl to go blind through like a series of events that I don't want to try and describe. And then a lot of just progression of them fighting through the game happened. And then God, Ardata as her robot form fought. And then Tavros was there to see it, so he's fucked up. Ardea, close enough. Fuck it. These are the 4 kids' names. Kanye West and Ardea, or Ardata, fought, and when they fought, Ardata kicked Kanye West's ass, and Tavros was there freaking out about it. Did I get that? Music was good. Pacing was good on the animation. Thought it was gonna end once it got to the like everyone going around and fighting through the areas thing. That wasn't Kanye. That was Vriska. Right, that was Vriska, not Kanye. Sorry, I got excited. I just wanted to honestly use the term Kanye in a sentence, even though it wasn't really perfect. But yes, that was Vriska, who is the spider bitch. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and save progress here. And it's time for secret project time. After a quick BRB. Oh, I'm really glad that I put it as that. I'm gonna take a quick 2-minute break to stretch and then tweet that we're starting. If you want, I'm going to put on some music, and then we'll get started. Hopefully, the secret project lives up to whatever you thought it was. And it won't be like, what was the name of that movie? Was it Infamous? What was the name of the one that had that Darth Maul-esque demon? And I was like, oh, that's what's been haunting them this whole time? Anyway, get some snacks. Get your thinking hats on. I'll be back in 2 minutes. BRB.